Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tevaron here, and welcome back to Cradle, where we have just met a crazy sort of cyborg bird. I'm not sure if it's even alive, it may be a robot. We had to change its vest, and it said that there were numbers on this vest, and so there is. Let's see, 2053. 2053. Okay. So there's some sort of significance to that. Let's put this in here so we'll have it handy. Alright, yep, you stay on that bed. And we've got... Oop! Out of the way, chair. Okay, button does nothing. We've got this thing, of course. Blood? It needs blood? Why does it need blood? Oh. Okay. Is this part of our robot lady here? It is. Okay. So are we on our way to fixing our robot lady? Are we a lady? I don't know because there are no... Well, maybe there is. Is that a mirror? Guess it's not. Just this. Oh, that goes in there too, huh? Okay. Is that everything then? We can't take them back out. That much is certain. Let's go ahead and put her chest back on and free up some inventory space. We still need something for what was in her head, I would guess. Otherwise, via video game logic, it wouldn't have let us take it out. What's this? Okay, that did something. And this is a photocopier that says it needs a flower inserted. Very intrigued. Oh, we got newspaper clippings. Let's see what these are about. For the greater good. Whenever you hear for the greater good, there's always something evil going on. After refusing poor hereditary assistance, a group of ugly people publicly expressed their gratitude to society for its care and tolerance before being put to sleep. What? They made known their desire to visit an exhibition of HQ achievements. Speaking at the press center of the Public Rescue Fund, the group stated their admiration and respect for the citizens' commitment to serving exalted values. Each member of the Ugly Collective will be granted free entrance to the beauty exhibit, as well as personalized luxury photocopy. Okay. So, are they killing people who aren't attractive enough? I mean, I'm assuming that's what being put to sleep means. Cash voucher, cleaning spray, reverse screwdriver. International Day of the Beautiful event schedule. 70 and up, festive concert. Sale of used HQ jewelry. 6 seconds in hell. Centers of contamination are gradually losing their diabolical power. Researchers claim such an assertion comes for the first time after 13 years of futile attempts at penetrating deep within the spheres of contamination. During a recent expedition, a mechanical probe lasted 6 seconds in such a sphere before contact was lost. Those 6 seconds were enough to carry out a number of valuable measurements. In contrast to machines that have been put out of commission within the first second, the new probe has indeed shown encouraging results. It will likely be decades before a human being will cross the threshold of a sphere, but now there's hope that technology will soon enable us to extract neurochips of fellow citizens who had fallen victim to emissions from zones hitherto inaccessible. What kind of spheres? Some kind of centers of contamination. Is this still the same? Yeah. Monument to the Rescuers Flower Market. Alright. Female chimpanzee with her child. To those who will never explode, may your lives be rich with emotions. May your containers never cease filling. With bated breath and full of hope, we gaze upon you. Those whose displays proudly boast numbers higher than 70. Beyond those 2 digits glimmers a new hope for humankind, evicting all danger, for you will never explode. Happy Day of the Beautiful. Okay. So, are we cyborgs now? And if you live beyond 70, you'll live forever? A form of specialist on heating systems, an old faded photograph. Oh, what's this? Okay. Yeah, I can't put that in my inventory. It's not. Let's see. Our genometer or genometer is broken. It lied to us. There was nothing special about those flowers. All were ugly. All we did was waste perfectly good covers. Take them to the platform, please. Tabaha will pick them up in the morning. Grandpa Batjin. These people are obsessed with beauty. Need a red gerbera with 95%. It's rare to find anything that high. Searching will take a while. Okay. What are these? Oh, that's still that glass thing. Yeah, I need to find a red gerbaha, 95%. So are these... Oh, those are flowers, aren't they? I think I'm kind of understanding a little bit, not a whole lot. So these are flowers. Can't really make out what that says. Stopkey? Something Stopkey production. Can't really read what's on those little stickers. 17. Is that how old the flowers are? There's a record on the wall. Final record. Waves stifling the wind. A collection of Eastern Mongolia, 6th edition. Chilbalsan Morin Kur National Orchestra, 2028. Okay. So... let's go ahead and put her thing back in her head. Okay. And will you work now? 93. So you're not going to explode. You're 93. Hello. It's like she's trying to say... I heard some like murmuring there. It's like she's trying to say something. Can we use this tool in our inventory now? Can't be used. Oh, this is... Yep, it's got a display on it. I bet that's to analyze flowers. Okay, let's put this... Oops. Let's put this stuff back on so that we got more free inventory space. I'm going to keep that knife. We may need that to cut flowers. What's this? The drug is displayed during moderate toxification of desperatoxin particles. Okay, that makes no sense to me. TV guide for December 2071. Future projections. This is the last chance for Project New Beginning. Could the donor abilities of the ugly put an end to the emotional burnout of the beautiful? Lucky Devils. An interview with a 20% girl outsider taken in by an upscale couple. How participating in the donor program brings joys to members of the lower class. In the name of beauty, should society persecute the production of pirated copies of Android decorations? Do we have the moral right to deprive indigent citizens of the ability to decorate their abodes with illegal HQ merchandise. Is HQ headquarters or high quality? Activists speak out in favor of man's inherent need to surround himself with beauty and virtue. I don't know about that. Virtue, maybe. I mean, we create beautiful things as far as art, but that's all subjective too. Citizens of medium and high quotients. So HQ high quotient. Remember, by replacing your body, you give the whole world hope. To fill out the ranks of humanity's rescuers, contact your local mirror transfer center. So people are replacing their bodies? Are we supposed to replace our body with this robot body? Is that what this is all about? The on button is jammed. I can't press it. Can we use the knife to get it out of there? Doesn't work. Okay. Thought we had... Yeah, what is this? Synthetic sterilant for photocopier loading. Fair enough. We're apparently going to have to photocopy something. Is there anything else on this thing that we can take and use? Yeah. Mobile transfer. Okay, here we go. Mobile transfer instruction manual. Before use, switch on the device. Put a finger in the opening for blood sampling. Wait until the gene copying is complete. The data will be transferred automatically to our center. Remember, only people with HQ of 30 or higher are permitted to transfer. If the HQ verification is successful and the data are submitted correctly, our operator will get in touch with you over the built-in communicator. The operator will run a diagnostic and start scanning your long-term memory. The operator will load your data to the transfer center. Transfer. Put your palm on the confirmation button. Establish visual contact with the image on the look screen. You may blink, but do not look away. That is absolutely crucial. On a signal, automatic consciousness emulation will be initiated in the recipient. Be prepared for an unusual effect. You will see yourself from the opposite end. Don't be nervous. Keep taking deep and even breaths. On a signal, press the confirmation button. Warning, the final stage is irreversible. By pressing the confirmation button, you transfer your original's rights. That's weird. To the recipient. 30 plus mirror transfer center. Okay, so did I screw up by... Or did we already transfer our stuff over into that stuff we put in? I'm a little bit confused as to what is actually going on here. Though I do expect that it's something about people transferring their consciousness into robot bodies. Okay. Oh. Got a tablet here. Password. Read entries. Yes. Password. Are these the numbers that were on that thing? What were those numbers? 2050 something? Yep. 2053. Nice. Okay. I've got a journal now, thanks to Baha. My name is Inabish. Is that us? I've always lived here because I can't go anywhere else. Grandpa Batjen says lots of people used to live around here, but they all died when the dome blew up. The area has been deserted ever since, aside from myself, Batjen, and Ongots. I think this person means accept. Ongots has got very powerful claws. He obeyed my father and helped him hunt hares. I don't remember my parents. They died in the explosion as well. When the wind picks up, it gets pretty chilly. You can find refuge from it, but not for long. You can't last long without light. That's why I crafted this transparent layered vest, like in that program about greenhouses. It keeps Ongots warm during the day, and when the night's chill arrives, I put him in another warm vest. I collect and digitize flowers. I look for the prettiest ones and make photocopies of them. Tabaha then takes them into town and sells them. The earnings keep him afloat while Grandpa and I buy cheese. Okay. We've got a new genometer. It measures everything. Flowers, insects, people. It clocked Bat-Gen at 47 and the tree by the gate at 24. Even the stool got measured, though that took a little longer. But when aimed at Ongots or myself, it still shows the same old error. Grandpa says it's all providence. Maybe he's right. I have this dream sometimes. I'm in a strange city. The day is waning. Folks are walking in the distance. There's somebody beside me, but I don't see who. The dream is fleeting, always leaving me with a strange sensation, like I'm supposed to pass something to somebody, but I can never remember what to or whom. I feel some kind of mix of anxiety and chagrin, and it makes me want to go there, to that town. Grandpa Bat-Gen has died. He wanted to do a transfer after losing his sight and mobility. Tabaha even brought him the equipment, but Grandpa died in his sleep. He was buried at the spot he had requested. So the robot and stuff was for Grandpa. Tomorrow marks the 4-year anniversary of Grandpa's funeral, which means I'm already 23. Everything is still the same. I tried leaving again, but no dice. I simply lose consciousness like before. I want to find that town from my dream. Perhaps I'll risk it and do a transfer. Grandpa's got no use for his helmet these days, but I might. If I get lucky, I'll wake up in a new body in Ulaanbaatar. Too bad the genometer won't show my number. I know how dangerous it is. When I look up at the poster over my bed, for some reason I remember my toys. When I was a kid, maybe 5 or so, I had a favorite toy. An odd little space case. Ongots had found it somewhere and brought it to me. Then I saw dark swirls in the field, got scared, and stashed the toys away for some reason. And to make sure I didn't forget the hiding place, I came up with a clue. Come out of the yurt and fly straight as the crow. On a rock with a snag, look for an arrow. A sorrowful tree will show you the way. A box in the sand will a mystery betray. But now I can't find it. Okay, straight till we find a rock with a snag, look for an arrow, and a tree will show the way to a box in the sand. Okay. So is that our next objective then? New task added. Tab gives you a clue. Let me try to find my cache. Perhaps old things will provide a clue as to what happened to me. Well, I'll not push it for now, since it actually came up and showed me maybe what I'm supposed to be doing. This food here is still hot. So, from the yurt, this is not a wigwam, guys. It's a yurt. We fly straight as the crow until we reach a rock. So, with a snag on it. Straight as a crow. Lots of rocks, but they're not in my way, and I don't see any snags on them. I think I see a rock at those trees up there. Is that going to be it? So, humanity is transferring their consciousness, if I'm, understanding this correctly, into robot bodies to preserve them. Is this the rock with a snag? I'm not sure this is a rock with a snag. Well, let's keep heading straight then. 'Cause I don't see an arrow either. Rock with a snag. Now in the lake, or the river, whatever this is. Assuming I'm actually heading straight as I wanted to. I'm wondering. I'm going to push tab. Oops. Push tab. Hello. Somewhere nearby. Okay, so it just repeats that. Maybe it was that very first rock. I'm not certain. Looking for a rock with a snag and then an arrow. A rock with a snag. Here's some rocks. I don't know exactly what it means by snag. A rock with a snag. A rock with a snag. You mean like a little sharp point? Something hanging on it? I'm quite a ways away from the yurt now. A rock with a snag. Where are you, rock with a snag? Birds flying overhead? This is very beautiful. Love to just get lost in these worlds sometimes, which may be actually what I'm doing unintentionally now. There's rocks over there. And this may actually be where I need to go, because it said the box was going to be in the sand. That looks like it could be sand up there. What was the saying again? Look for an arrow. A sorrowful tree will show you the way. Sorrowful tree. A weeping willow? Maybe? I mean, assuming this is one of these rocks is where I'm supposed to go, that could be a weeping willow somewhere around here. I hope I'm not just lost. A rock with a snag. I don't know what that means. A rock with a snag. There's a little bump on the rock. Does that mean this is a rock with a snag? And look for an arrow. Okay, do these rocks form an arrow of some sort? In any way that I can imagine? Is this an arrow? A sorrowful tree. Is this an arrow over here? I have no clue. We are a long way off. Well, not going to waste your guys' time. I'll come back to you when I have this a little bit more figured out. 2 hours later. Alright, folks, I think I have it figured out. After much exploration, trial and error, I believe we veered off course before. And I didn't follow this all the way to the end, but I got to the point that I think that we can take it from there. So, apparently the snag is referring to this dead branch right here. So we went, or not we, you all didn't do it, I did it. Went way, way over through there. But we look around, and a sorrowful tree, I believe that tree right there is dead. I believe it's a dead tree in the midst of some living trees. And as we see, there's an arrow on it pointing that direction. And this is where I realized that I'd figured it out. So we follow down through here, and it's supposed to be a box in sand. So this looks like sand. So is that a box? Oh! What we got? It's like a rubber duck. Chewing gum insert. A Mongolian comic book hero slays a dragon. Okay. And... oh... we need this. Anything else? Sky rings. The construction has begun. Okay, we need that. That's part of our robot. Oh, she might be finished. That might be Grandpa Botjan that we're about to bring to life, or maybe we can transfer ourselves. But it said the genometer would not display our number, and it's not safe for anybody with a number lower than 30 to transfer themselves. What's that? What was that ringing? Hello? Yep. So can we just throw this away then? Oh, well, I guess I threw it. Here's this one. And we'll put her head back on. New task added. What's the new task? Come on. Can we activate her now? Oh, that's different. That's very different. Are you okay? Are you having a seizure? Are you going to attack me and kill me? Okay. Hello? You got a speak icon. Hi?
Hi.
It's a male voice. We're a male.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Where am I?
Somewhere in Mongolia, in some yurt.
Somewhere in Mongolia.
I just
in
said
some
that.
Yurt.
What happened to me?
I don't know. I don't remember anything either.
Was it you who switched me on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a Mulgar?
I don't know what a mulgar is.
I don't know. But I doubt it.
Where did you get my neurochip?
I found it in a cache underground.
What cache?
A long time ago, I hid a cache of toys in the ground.
You were playing with my neurochip and then buried it in the ground?
Listen, lady, I don't have a clue what's going on here.
Looks that way, but I don't remember any of it.
We think we're in Abyss, I guess.
My name is Enebish, I think. And you are?
What do you want?
Yeah, I really do.
I want to know what's going on here.
You're not a Mulgar.
Yeah, I don't know what a mulgar is.
I don't know what a mulgar is. Can you explain?
Someone who kidnaps people and sells their substance.
I don't understand either, dude.
What substance? I don't understand.
My name is Ida, and I understand even less than you do. I do not recognize this body. There's something wrong with it. I can't see anything and I don't feel my legs. What's wrong with my legs?
I don't really want to tell you, but...
They're, fused together. Kind of like a vase.
What?
Sorry.
You've got a flower vase where your legs should be.
That's ridiculous. I'm scared.
Listen, I'll try to help if I can.
Calm down, Ida. Tell me, are you a robot?
I'm a human being in an artificial body.
Okay.
You mean you've had your body replaced?
Half of humanity had their bodies replaced. Where did you get my neurochip?
I still don't understand quite what's going on. I mean...
Ida, I've just now found it in an old cache.
The cache you made when you were a child.
Yep.
Yes, if my journal is to be trusted.
How could my neurochip have ended up in the hands of a child?
My pet eagle?
Ongots brought it. My father's trained golden eagle.
Yeah, we don't know where he found it.
I don't know where he had found it.
How long ago was that?
Long. 18 years ago.
Listen, Enebish. I feel ill at ease here and scared. I want to remember who I am and return home. Please help me.
I mean, I don't know what I can do.
I want the same thing. How can I help?
You need to call the evacuators. They'll come and take me away. I've been trying to send a request, but it's useless. My marker isn't answering.
Yeah, what's a marker?
What marker?
The authenticity marker. It's like my passport. It's got all my personal data. All requests must be accompanied by data from the marker, but it appears to be broken.
Okay.
So what do we do?
I don't know. We might be able to use my neurocopy number, but I don't remember it. I remember almost nothing about myself.
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot in common then, don't we? Except I don't think I'm a robot.
Just like me.
Well, at least you're in your home. You know about your childhood, your family.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if I'm home. I don't know this place.
Strange. Listen, why don't you start asking me questions? Anything you wish to know. Maybe that will help sort my memories. Maybe I'll even remember the number.
Yeah, you seem to be trailing off and acting funny, Ida. Are you okay?
Are you alright?
I feel something is wrong with this body. I can't figure out what, but we need to hurry.
Tell me about it.
Tell me about artificial bodies.
About bodies? All right. They are called M-bodies.
Yeah, why do we replace them?
Hold on. Why replace people's bodies?
Because of the epidemic. There was a virus that spread across the globe. A sterility virus. They couldn't fight it, so they developed this body replacement program. Transferring consciousness from a regular body into a mechanical one.
Okay, that's strange.
Kind of like a personal refuge?
Right. A temporary refuge. People use it to hide from decrepitude. Once the virus is cured, we'll be able to return to our regular bodies.
I mean, assuming... Yeah. Well, the virus could be gone. Your body could be gone as well.
The virus could be gone by now. It's been years.
I don't know. It was just so... No treatment worked. Not antibiotics, nothing. There was only one substance capable of destroying the virus, passium. But the accumulation process was extremely slow.
How was that done?
How was it accumulated?
It was extracted from people themselves. Human beings produced it with their nervous system.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Nervous system? I don't get it.
Well, passium can only be extracted from emotions. Whenever you experience an emotion, any emotion, your M-body manufactures a little bit of the substance.
Okay, and how did this cure this disease?
A substance produced by emotions?
Yes. Emotions were the only thing capable of making a remedy against the virus. As a result, passium skyrocketed in value, far surpassing everything else. And every person, they became...
Well, were people not able to feel enough emotions to produce enough of the substance to cure themselves?
Everybody became a source of value?
Yes, although there were people whose substance was considered more valuable than that of
Why?
others.
Who were those people?
People that were special somehow. They had something. They were greatly respected, but I can't remember. I think I figured out what's wrong with me. I can't breathe.
Why do you need to breathe? You're a robot.
Breathe? You need oxygen?
I simply need to inhale air. It's been inherited from my former body, a reflex. I can't get rid of it. All M-bodies have a special module built in for this very purpose. It imitates breathing.
Well, can I help you?
Can I help you somehow?
I need a breathing module. Could you find it for me?
Where?
Where do I look? We're in the middle of the steppe.
The step and nothing else? Describe for me what's around here.
Okay.
The river, some abandoned complex.
What kind of complex?
It looks like Thunderdome. Mad Max lives there.
A big dome with multicolored sails.
Hold on. Yes, I see it. I've got access to it. The Gerbera Garden. Enebish, I remember this name. I used to have a connection to this place. I think that it's an amusement park.
No, I think it's Thunderdome. You know, in Bartertown? That little midget rules Bartertown? Sorry, don't mean to offend anybody. I'm saying midget there.
It looks the part.
Them body parts were stored there, in the pavilions. It should definitely have a breathing module.
Okay. I'll try.
All right, I'll try.
Find the 7th pavilion. I'll try to find the password to the file database. It may contain my data. If I remember anything, I'll contact you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, guys, we will head to Gerbera Garden and probably try to find a red Gerbera like that note we found said next time. And hopefully not get killed by Master Blaster. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like below and consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, be excellent to each other.